Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube imposters, trolls, or commentators. And this is a combination Burgh Unboxing and Safeway haul. And first of all, I took a sip out of this. I keep forgetting. This stuff is terrible. It's bitter. All right, I got some in the mail that I'd totally forgotten about. I already took it out of the thing. There's a little chain. This is for the bedroom when I start doing videos in the bedroom again. So let's open this up. This is the Burgh Unboxing portion of my program. And it's very warm out there. And 82 in my living room. I don't know what it is in the hallway, but it ain't cool. And I'm only going to do this till around 7:45, and then I'm going to go feed the cats, come home, take a shower, and go to bed because I did not sleep all night. I will go to Kathy's on Monday. So, okay, here we go. This is, it doesn't say on the air, but this says on air. So let's untangle this, or whatever you want to call it. They have an interesting thing, 2 parts. Oops. It plugs into this thing like that, which is different. And it doesn't seem to have an off switch. You just plug it in. So there it is. That's what it's going to look like. And it's different than the other one. Comparison, but it will look cool. Not USB powered, so I'll have to figure that out. But you know, there's a chain there, and I'll just get it to hang up somehow. I'm amazed the mailman got that in the mailbox. This is what it came in a plastic bag. It came in this gigantic block of styrofoam, and I was just going, whoa. How did you get it in there? You got it in there somehow. So that's something else I was expecting is not coming, and something that's been ordered on the 2nd of July is they never sent it. So I don't know what's going on with that. And someone ordered that for me. So a person ordered is not happy, and I am not happy. Okay, here's what I got tonight. And I'm going to put everything away. Kellogg's are roasted flakes. They're great. Excuse me. I'm having major problems with my sinuses all night and coughing and all that stuff. Okay, a bruschetta, naturally rising Canadian style bacon and pineapple pizza. A ham and cheese scrambled breakfast. Got my Capital One bill. This bag has a huge hole in it, so I may have to either fix it or toss it. I got some grapes and 2 Benny's Polish sausage bagel dogs. I love bagel dogs. A mini thing of potato salad. A cat food for Fuzzy, Fluffy, and little girl. The grilled fancy feast delights with cheddar, tuna, and cheddar cheese. Fluffy loves the tuna and cheddar cheese. And that's it. So let me put this stuff away. Oh, that juice is terrible. I took one sip and I'm like, ah! It's horrible. It was on sale, but I'd forgotten that it's so bitter I don't like to buy it. I buy Tropicana or Minute Maid or Welch's, so I made a big mistake with that stuff. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Okay. Now let me get it to my channel. Get out of Chrome. Get out of Chrome again. Acting up with Chrome here. That's because of the fleas in the ceiling. They all came off of that cat head. All right. President Trump said some interesting things today. He reiterated there probably will be another stimulus check. There will be infrastructure. The Democrats are working on infrastructure. But the other thing, in a mini interview with his son or his son-in-law or somebody, he said he has a revelation and he's gonna, I don't know the exact words, break out, reveal, expand, make it bigger, make Roswell big again. He has information on Roswell. So could Donald Trump be the one who finally reveals the UFO secret of the crash at Roswell? I don't know. That blew my mind to see it on Fox News. Yes, cat lives matter. It's all lives matter. Thank you. Very cute kitty, too. Thank you. So, ceiling please, yuck. Ceiling please, yuck. I want more. Ceiling please, yuck. Falling in my beer, falling in my hair, falling here and there, falling everywhere. Ceiling please, I want more. Ceiling please, please. Ta-da! And someone who says he's one of my fans was being very bad. He went to the dark side. And I had to tell him, you don't go to the dark side. You don't go to those who oppose and hate and slander the guy from Pittsburgh and Kathy and Patty and the cats. Because I and nobody else deserves that. No, I teased the spoofer. But except for the trolls, there are very few people I actively hate ever or have hated. Except one ex-boss. Saw my postal lady in a Safeway today. Safeway makes very good potato salad and egg potato salad, deviled egg. This was $1. I gathered up all the recyclables, and when I have the energy, I'll take them all downstairs, and then I clear off the kitchen floor and then start sweeping, mopping, trying to find a home for all the stuff that's on the floor, and then start working on finally on the kitchen counter. The 3-drawer bin is sitting there across from me. This stream on my Firefox is buffering like crazy. So I can't watch the chat in Firefox. So let's get rid of Firefox and see if I can watch it in Chrome. All these guys doing videos on passive income. If my income got any more passive, it would be dead. Let's see. And in California, we're now required to wear masks when we go out. New state dictate. So, of course, I wear a mask and I start gasping for air. My nose starts running. I can't breathe. There we go. That's much better. Maybe the spoofer could get the fleas and revive vaudeville. She could have the Dallas Fort Worth East Nowhere Flea Circus and show up at the county fair and have a exhibition to raise extra money to feed Harley and Bootsy Cat. The Mad Spoofer and her trained flea circus. Ta-da! I do like that little kitty. It's so cute. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to see if... Well, you don't want that. That might go through your roof. All right, I can send myself $2. That's interesting. I want to see if I can. I think I did that once before. And we'll go up to Kathy's, work on her Mac. Minor adjustment, get rid of the password. I think I got her to keep it from going to sleep. We'll work on the car. And then she's going to Patty on Friday, which is her birthday. And she'll be spending the weekend, then they will pick me up. That's it. You put the flea circus on your lawn. And you put big signs in the neighborhood. Flea circus this week only. See the unmasked fleas. Singing, dancing, tap dancing fleas. See the acrobatics of the fleas. Only $5. And people will flock because they're bored to death of the pandemic. They will all show up masked. And then you can show up masked. The fleas will not be masked, however. And you can train the fleas and make big money with your traveling flea circus. And in certain areas of Texas, no one will know the difference because they already have fleas. But no, I have not heard of the man in the boat grave. I've got enough trouble worrying about other things. No man in the boat grave. Not on my radar. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, I see. You want the hailstones so it can destroy the rest of the roof. You realize you get hail, you get rain and snow and ice and locusts and tornadoes, and, frogs and toads and snakes and other things. Your firstborn child will be taken away. No manna from heaven, you know. I went to Safeway, looked at a small bear of honey, and it's $3.99, and the one was $12. Honey, it's expensive. No, I haven't seen a gravestone with a man in a boat. Must be Popeye's gravestone. I'll have to look that up. I took this news app off my iPad because almost every story is anti-Trump, and I got tired of that. So, but I took this gigantic bag of recycling and another bag of garbage, and dumped it. There's another bucket full over there, and there's a small trash can full, and another trash can full of trash here. And I had spilled cat food on the carpet. The bag tipped over, so I swept that up last night. So maybe he was a whaling guy or something, you know. They do that. They used to do that with whalers. They would have them in their mackinaws and maybe a harpoon or something. Saw something in an old episode of Johnny Carson had this device. You put the black olive in it. I don't know why it was black olives, because I think the green ones may have them too, but I'm not sure. And you plunge down on it, looked like a guillotine. It spit the pit out. Got rid of the pit on the olive. That was kind of interesting. And they had another toy. The big thing that year, this was '79, was slime. They came out with a new product, slime with worms. For the kid that has everything. And they had one that made Johnny break up. They had this cow. And you turn the cow on. The cow was about that big. And the cow would run around and moo. And cow eggs would come out of its butt. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It came with some weird product. Yeah. This couple was arguing about, well, a perfect job for this guy would be to work at UPS because he would pick up 40 pounds worth of stuff. It's not just delivering packages. They had the street in Martinez blocked off tonight. They had tables all the way across from curb to curb so people could eat in front of the restaurants. That was a first. You know, if you wanted to go down the main street of Martinez, you couldn't. So, we will be going to Costco the week after this Monday, and Walmart, and Home Depot. And then on the 6th, the great cleanup will occur. Patty will come over here and we will strip the bed and we will take all the laundry in. And there's this news story that the banks are short of dimes, quarters, pennies, and nickels. Oh, somebody online sued because the employees got infected and they closed it down and they got the coronavirus from eating at Nation's Hamburgers. So there's one in Sacramento they closed down. You ate inside, huh? Let's see. Spread out for so yeah. I saw the waitress at the one restaurant. They charge way too more than I can afford. $15 for asparagus or something. And you know, you go out to that table and there was a mother, the father, and the little girl. And that was, I don't know how they did 6 feet because it was a table across from the barred fence from the other table. So that didn't make sense to me, but people are out eating on tables on the sidewalk again. The Greek restaurant was doing that too. But here in Contra Costa County, the cases have spiked and 1 death, and Clark County in Las Vegas, the cases have spiked and 3 deaths or 4 deaths. It ain't over, folks. And Brazil, I think they just said they hit 1 million cases today. So Brazil's in deep trouble. Well, George is a friend of mine. He has his flaws, but we are friends. And he's been very nice to me, so. But he could improve. He's an Art Bell. I will say I could probably do a better job with experience. I wouldn't be talking about the Twilight Zone, and I wouldn't be talking about constant rock music videos or how many guys have disappeared in the National Forest every weekend. I get a little tired of that. So I stopped listening to Coast. It's the same stuff all the time. And not enough paranormal. There's economics, there's guys hawking their pills and their books. But the roots, he does stuff on the paranormal, but he lets them go off in a tangent, and it becomes, if it were TV, it would be unwatchable. It's unlistenable. And people like George and Uri. So go figure. Different strokes, different taste. I like him as a person, and he's a friend. But his interviewing style is not what I prefer all the time. There are times I've listened to him. He's had some really good shows, but they're far outweighed by these shows that I just turn it on, listen to the guests. This guest is a nut, or this guest is way out there or weird, and I turn it off and go watch YouTube or do something. So I would love to interview President Trump on the stimulus and Roswell and see what plans he has for Roswell. It fascinates me. Where did this come out of left field today? I would not have John Vay Hogue on. I still haven't read his book yet. It's been too hot. It was 94 here. Either yesterday or the day before. Today was in the 70s. It was comfortable, but I spent all day sleeping. When I finally went to sleep at 8:30, I slept. I wake up. I go back to sleep. I wake up. Cleared off some of the bed too. So. And my chest hurts. I've been coughing so much it hurts. So I ask you to bear with me. But you could talk so much in the paranormal that there are haunted places in Las Vegas. There are haunted places in Reno. There are haunted places in every city in the country. It would be interesting to go back to Ferguson, Missouri, and see if that's haunted. Or I think they've had hauntings in the Pulse nightclub in Florida, where all those people sadly were killed by a maniac. Okay, because of your language in there, I will not allow that one. Sorry, Jeff, but Hogue claims to predict everything, including every presidential winner since 1968, and that's not true. And I have 2 copies of his last Pope, and he got the last Pope prediction completely wrong. In fact, he didn't predict the next Pope. That's what got me. And I have to go over there and get buried behind the coat rack. I have to go over there and tell you what Pope he went, based it on. And then he was so far off. It was like reading a Sylvia Browne book, That's why I think he's a fraud. Now, I'm going to read the Trump book if it's cool this weekend and let you know what that says. So, If he was born in 55, that would have made him 13. And this is the guy who dropped out of high school. So where was he making Nostradamus predictions at 15? In 1955, I was 3. And learning how to read by reading medical journals and the medical dictionary. I've never seen the Clyde Lewis show. I know of it. I posted on my Paranormal News Forum, the guy from Pittsburgh, episodes, and among other, and John B. Wells, whom I love, and Linda Moulton Howe, and George Knapp. Those are my 3 favorites. And Jim Malliard and Jim Harold. And not the evil turncoat, whose name escapes me. Jimmy Church, the evil Art Bell turncoat. I won't post Jimmy Church anymore, so. And he's emceeing for George now, like his opening act or something. Although those George Norrie pep rallies are not going on now because of the coronavirus. There aren't many psychics at 13 who are doing. I never heard of a 13-year-old astrologer. Have you? So. What time is it? This month is going slow. Really just going real slow. So. I don't have much to talk about because other than dumping recycling and doing dishes and sweeping the floor and sifting the cat box and playing my game between bouts of I can't keep my eyes open. I haven't doing anything or reading much news or anything, so it's just raining. So I call the weatherman, demand heavy giant hailstones just for you. Oh, it's a boring storm. Maybe you need some weevils and they could bore through your roof, you know. Yeah, I can see the little freeze and one of those little rafts, you know, survival rafts, is rowing frantically to try to keep from being washed downstream. Almost felging on the bus today. The driver pulled up and made me get on at not on the curb, but where the driveway was, and I lost my balance. Hellraiser 2. I don't. You two should get married. She loves that Joe Bob Briggs. Have you ever seen the Johnny Carson opening bit, or was it? No, it was Leno, where Leno had a guest, and he lost a button. It's on YouTube. He lost a button, and Leno comes out backstage before the show, and he said, "I know the guy can fix you right up." And he brings the Hellraiser guy, and the Hellraiser guy pulls a needle out of his head and pulls thread out of his mouth, and he starts sewing the button and bites the thread off, and the button is back on. And he was in full makeup with the pins and all that stuff. Kathy watched that stuff, so. Maybe you could get Joe Bob Briggs to do a telethon to fix your roof, you know. Fight the fleas! Flea lives don't matter. With every donation, get a free tube of fleas. Texas longhorn fleas or something. You could prank people. You could put direct, these fleas came from the Alamo. Sheesh. Maybe you just get rid of the roof. Just have an open air thing and have like a trampoline, so if the rain comes, it just bounces out of the roof onto the ground. Or just a whole bunch of plastic sheeting held up with a trampoline. I don't know. Something. That's a lot of money. When they had castles, they didn't have roof problems, I don't think. I don't know what they built roofs out of. Here's what you do, Spooper. Get your cat head on. Get some bones, those skeletons. Stand out in the rain and start chanting like a voodoo witch doctor. And get a drum and start thumping and do the rain dance. And and then put a rod there next to you to catch the lightning in case the lightning comes down. You don't get hit by lightning. And you could do like a hail dance maybe. Maybe get some ice and shred it and then make snowballs, and you could stack them up like they're hailstones to appeal the hail gods. Yeah, you're tutu and light up wings. That's right. Get a witch doctor mask though, and a spear. Maybe a light up spear, or a light up cat head. So the other item did not come, but the sign came. The sign is cool. I like the sign. Well, it is time almost. Let's see, what time is it? About I light up purge mask. Yes, everybody should have a light up purge mask. Imagine everyone went to the store lit up with a purge mask. People would probably start freaking out. You're next. You're in line ahead of me. Time for you to go. Purge him, cashier. No Monopoly tickets for you. Goodbye. Hello, open hand. I'm not staying long. I'm getting sleepy, and I got to feed the cats. So, and you'd have to have some bells. You'd have to play that tubular bell song, or is that Halloween? I gotta remember. Now you want to get really creative. You put the hoodie on one of your skeletons and have a motor and have the head rotate. The skeleton have it rotate with the hoodie on, with light up eyes. So. Ah. Get a rainmaker. But find a rainmaker and have the rainmaker make you hail. Pay him. Yeah, I'm tired. You get any sleep? I slept from 8:30 to about 11, and then from 11 to 2, and then couldn't get back to sleep. So I didn't get much sleep. Too hot. And the bed, until we clean the two quilts, one of which goes on under my body, so I don't feel the springs. It's really hard to sleep on that sofa bed. But I thought of something I can do when we go to Walmart and Home Depot. I'll see if they have any chaise lounge cushions I can buy. And then if I put one where I lie down and put the quilts on top, then I wouldn't feel the springs and the bar digging into my back. I was looking at this real estate magazine, and the cheapest house I saw was somewhere in Pittsburgh. It was $280,000, and they had houses going for $500, $600, $700, $800,000. I don't want a memory foam mattress. Then all the dirt gets on it. I got a piece of foam under the bed. It's too thin, and cat litter gets on it. Pieces of cat food from the cats, dirt, fur, and then I have to pick it off one at a time or try to vacuum it up. I haven't tried to vacuum it up with the shop vac yet. There's one thing thick. I can lie down and go to sleep. And one of the things I'm dreaming of one day is we go to Vegas and I sleep in a real bed. Well, it's funny that you sleep on the side of your bed. I prefer to sleep on the top of mine. Maybe you're perched there with your feet, like a bat or something. I don't know. I don't like firm beds, and I got enough trouble with the springs digging into me. And one spring is broken, it's sticking through the mattress, and every once in a while it goes, ow, and I go, oh. It stabs me, so I really want to get rid of the sofa bed. No, I don't. I really would like to get rid of this bed entirely. It takes up too much room. And to get a bed that would go lengthwise this way. And then get a small bed. My hair again. Small bed to go like this for the cats. Dig a pit under your legs of the bed, then it'll be even. Just dig a hole, 2 holes in the floor for the wheels. Well, anyway, folks, that's about it. I'm sorry, but I really have to go feed the kitties before I pass out on the way there. I'll be back tomorrow. And I was really happy to get this on-air sign. That's really cool. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Thank you for your donations, and I will catch you next time. And if I were more awake, I'd stay on, but I'm not. I don't do well on this stupid sofa bed when it's 94 degrees. I don't want to be wet. I just want to be cool. I want an air conditioner in my bed. You know, that's what I need. Just put it on my stomach or above my stomach and just have it blow on me. But then if I don't start sneezing to that, I'd start coughing, my nose would start running. So, look for the man in the boat. I will after I've had some sleep. And when I get this tired, I can't see the man in the boat or anything else. Fuzzy's lying there. She's asleep. All right, have fun, people. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a great night.